Hello. Hello again. How are we doing tonight, guys? Lunazim, how you doing, man? You leave a comment on your video there? Hey, what's up, Vorpal, Spree, Werewolf Gaming, what's up? Do, do, do. Ooh, that's a bad hand. Well, it has slow start, but it's gaining some traction. I'm doing good, Werewolf Gaming. I'm doing good. It had a little bit of a slow start. People took a minute to get warmed up to it. I don't think my channel is known for Is It, which is part of the problem. I'm not well known for Is It, so I think people may have been like, "What is this?" But Is It is good. It's I have nothing against it really. I don't play it too frequently, but it's not one of those combination colors that I'm like, "Ugh, this is gross." Probably the only real problem I had with Is It was Is It Turns, which completely broke the format for about 2 or 3 months. So, yeah. But no, I like Is It. Do I try out colors? Yeah, I'm not crazy about blue. I do throw blue in every now and again. It's probably my least played color. I don't play Simic. That's the only thing. Buggerman, 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 Rabbit and Steel, I don't know what that is. I had a question about some decks. I had a comment on Common Card Suspended. When you do recommend Guard Gain and Drain for Historic versus the Flying Azorius? I'm not sure I understand that question. Hold on. Uncommon and Common Card Suspend, wondering if you would recommend the Golgari Gain and Drain deck for Historic versus the Flying Azorius. Are you talking about my old decks? On my old decks, the Golgari Gain and Drain, you're talking about the Pest one? Yeah, the Pest one is pretty good. Flying Azorius is also pretty good. It's hard for me to say which one is the best. I don't remember them too well. Both of them are probably pretty solid. Also, for Historic, my Selesnya Counters is very good. That was a very powerful deck for Historic Artisan, common and uncommon. No, let me take a look at Rabbit and Steel. I mean, it's dealer's choice. I don't know which one in the Historic meta is going to be that great as of right now. Like I couldn't tell you which one is going to be like. Yeah, those are like 3 years old, so I have no idea if they're even going to be competitive. And that's buyer beware right there, because I have no idea if they're even going to be supremely competitive in that environment, regardless. He's probably going to do like Breach the Multiverse or something here. I have newer Artisan decks. Like, I have a Rakdos Artisan deck that just came out like 3 months ago. There's some other stuff besides that. In case you're interested in going a little bit more modern. Rabbit and Steel. Look at this. Oh, it's little anime girls. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Phyrexian. More modern does sound good to dig a little through the library. So if you just do Villain Artisan on Google, I think you'll pretty much find, not Google, but on the YouTube search. Pretty much all of them are going to come up. Yeah, Sweet Cheap Blood, MTG Arena, Rakdos Sacrifice, 0 rare. That one's pretty good. Do you have a counter spell? Going in. Hit. Okay. Back up to 11, which is pretty good. Easy Vamps. I have a Historic Brawl that's an Orzhov Vampire. Yeah. I got a few of them. I like Artisan. I like building Artisan. Eldrazi. Well, Eldrazi is coming back in Modern Horizons, so you don't have to worry about that. They're coming back. People of the Sun, they're coming back again. Outrageous Robbery. Okay. Draw. What's he gonna do? You can go for that. You can go for that. Hit. Boom. Bop. Gain and drain, gain and drain, gain and drain. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. He gains. Bump, bump. Thank you. Hey, Trexodactyl. Thank you for leaving a comment, Lunasm. You still think there's more meat on the bones? What do you think you're missing? I need to put pressure on him. I need to put pressure on him, Silvesky. I want him to block with everything. I don't want him to I want him to be pushed. And I want his life down. So if I attack with 4 instead of 3, it leaves less options for his Phyrexian, for my Phyrexians to be blocked right there. He's got to pay that much life. Boom, boom. I want him to be really pressed. Glizzy, Sun Slizzy. Might have a counterspell, might have a kill, we don't know. Going in. We get rid of the Sheldred first. Well, I wanted to amp up I wanted to amp up the zombie aspect, so, you know. Okay, so he had stolen from me my best stuff here. That's the problem right there. He's probably got a top deck removal, which is an issue. He fucking robbed my guy's gift right there. He's gonna do that. No, he's gonna do that. He's probably got something else to fucking fuck with me with here. Probably gonna do an invincibility or some sort of fucking spell. No, he didn't want it. Okay. Yeah, that's how Death Touch works. Here's the fucking boom. Bop. Draw a card and lose a life. I'm actually going to lose a bunch. Hey, look at that. More mana. Fantastic. I love flooding in the back end there. That's great. He's going to swing in. Fantastic. I'm going to lose the life. There we go. Discard a card. Auto pay. Yeah. Boof. I'm going to draw a card. Hey, Ayara's fantastic. All right. Look at that. Another mana. I love to see it. Boom. Another mana. Love to see it. Siphon Insight. It's going to steal some stuff. Vadmir New Blood. I'm undead. I'm new in town. Stole that one. Look at that. Another mana. Fantastic. Boof. There we go. All right. Took a while with the flooding, but you know, it's not a J Villain deck unless we flood a little bit. It's not an official J Villain deck unless we do a little flooding. Even in the middle of flood, I got him. Yeah, he was starting to not get there either. So, how was your stream, Trex? What'd y'all do over there? I played Standard today and didn't sing a single Wanderer Emperor. It was wild. Stormy, you're the lucky one. You're the lucky one, Stormy. Oh my goodness. Didn't see a Wandering Emperor the whole time, man. That's pretty wild. The Hulk. We keep drawing fucking green. All right. I think I have to adjust the mana levels to a little bit more black. He's doing his. Boof. I think he's going to do a Roots deck. You know, I haven't done a Roots deck in a while. Deep Cavern Bat. Boof. You get to look at my hand. There you go, man. Looks great. I'm undead. I'm new in town. I love that joke. That's all I can think of when I hear Vadmir New Blood. I'm sorry. If you don't understand that reference, I can't help you. Got to get your weight up, man. Is he going to play the removal on me, too? Is he going to throw it back? What's the appeal of alchemy to you? I know it's pretty polarizing. I'm undead. I'm new in town, and it gets worse. Mars likes it. The appeal to me is that it's rotated. That's the appeal to me. It has rotated, so there's less annoying cards. There are other annoying cards, and I will say that it is annoying in a different way. Standard to me is very stale because they skipped rotation. That's probably my biggest gripe with it, is that they skipped rotation, and now we have a kind of extremely stale standard. So my problem is, I like alchemy. There's cards I like out of alchemy, but I would say that one of my biggest, I dislike the way standard is right now. I'll probably only play standard after rotation. I'm not so in love with some of these cards that like I have to play them or something like that. You know, it's not anything like that. But I would say that it's definitely better in a lot of ways. Let's do that. Auto pay. Boom. Now it's a 6/6. Okay. I actually like alchemy. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't feel like it's some sort of blaspheme. I don't feel like it's any kind of major problem or problematic aspect of the game. I'm not. I have nothing against. We're playing a card game. We are playing a card game. There is nothing wrong with adding certain mechanical aspects of card gameness to this card game. There's no problem with that to me. The fact that they don't exist in paper means nothing to me. That's inconsequential. He is out of there. Look at that. All right. He did not like that big worm right there. So yeah, I have no issue. I had no issue with the alchemy only cards. I had no issue with them readjusting. I think they should readjust. Every video game readjusts things. I think it's fun. I think I wish they'd lean more into that. We'd get like an alchemy adjustment every month. But I have no gripes with it. I mean, there's some stuff that's OP. There's some stuff that's really abusable, but you show me a format where there's not an OP abusable card, all right? Aside from Penny Dreadful. You know what I think? You know what I mean? Well, you have a bad time playing against Esper. Show me a format you don't have a bad time playing against Esper, you know? Any accusation you can level against alchemy, you can level against the game of Magic. The only one that you have is that, well, the cards aren't available on paper. For some reason, some people feel like this means that I don't like paper or I'm against paper Magic, which I don't know how I got that reputation. I guess in a video I said I'm not really playing paper lately. I still buy paper product. I still play paper. I don't really go to my LGS too much because they mostly play Commander. But I play paper with my friends. You know, me and my girlfriend are gonna be building some paper decks. She's in the mood. And it's always great when they're in the mood. She wants to build some paper decks this weekend, so we're probably gonna do that. But the existence of this as a video game, the fact that we don't use this as a video game was silly to me. I understood that. But for some reason, people want this to be a one-to-one recreation of the paper Magic. And I think that's kind of weird that you want that. I think that's a little bit odd that people want only this to be translated. You have a robust format here. You have a robust system that can play Magic. Why not test it out? Why not have fun with it? I don't see a problem with that. So, you know, Current meta is infuriating. Either control or mono red. Yeah, it sucks. Look, everyone, Temur loops. Temur loops is in my heart and in my mind. Yeah, play Flesh and Blood and Paper. Listen, man, the Flesh and Blood players, oh, we want Paper, Flesh and Blood to reinvigorate. You think that if some company was like, hey, Flesh and Blood, we want to make a full digital client of your project. Here is $30 million. You're going to tell me they're going to go, no, we're paper purists. We're never, ever making a digital version of this game ever in 1,000,000 years. Come on, man. Did they say that? Did they say they're never making a digital version? It will only ever be paper? Because I don't really believe that, to be honest, guys. When you got the $30 million in a suitcase sitting in front of you, man, it's hard to say no. Lunasm. It never occurred to me that your name might be Luna SM. Aftermath analyst. Woof, 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 woof. Do. Assassin's Trophy. Oh, it's Lunasm. Oh, okay. Okay, so I was correct then. Boof, boof. All right. Like Phantasm, but moon vibes. Most of the decks I play against today were black. I played against one mono red, and it was goblins, not aggro. Fun, man. Listen, diversity. Diversity of builds. This is what I'm always going for, man. You know, it's, you got to do it. I might quit this match, by the way. This is fucking awful. This is terrible. It's a miserable experience right here. Boof. Boof. Push him in. I hate Temurlands. Temurlands takes forever and does nothing. And it's only going to be legal for like, for what? For 2 more months? June, July, and then it's gone. So I don't even know why. It's to me, it's not even worth investing in. Like, it's going to historic in like 10 minutes. So it takes forever. That's my biggest issue with it. It's a clever, I'll give you this. It's a clever trick. You're pulling off a very clever trick here. Great. Wonderful. But you're fucking taking forever to get there. Oh my fucking God. I don't have the patience to play this, man. Listen, I'm not a mono red player, but good Lord, this is just fucking eternity. It's eternity, guys, of just watching them go blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's fucking boring. Maybe I could have won that. Honestly, I have no fucking clue. The point is that I'm so bored, I just want to be done. He could have had a Earthshaker's Random or whatever the fuck that thing is, World Soul's Rage, where he could have thrown the damage at me. I don't care. I don't want to sit there for another 20 minutes and watch him put lands in his hand and lands in his graveyard, lands on the board, lands in the graveyard, lands out of his deck. I got other shit to do, man. Let's just move on. I was getting a little tired of the Azorius mirror matches. Any day without Azorius. I don't see Azorius too much anymore. I don't see Azorius too much anymore. I see a lot of Esper. I don't really see specifically Azorius. Oh, speak of the devil. Look at that. We're going to hold steady. So we'll try this just so we can pull the counterspell out and we can get him back with Rutstein. There we go. Oh yeah, he did the exile counterspell, so I might quit this one. This is boring too. He's not interested in playing the game. Absolutely 100%. He's uninterested in playing the game. Chimley. Bye. Bye, Chimley. It's good seeing you. He's probably got 80 pounds of removal, but hey, what are you going to do? My man is not interested in playing Magic, so what are you going to do? Farewell. And that's farewell for me, too. Goodbye, everyone. Uninterested in playing Magic. Uninterested in playing the game of Magic. My man played 2 spells. He played 2 spells on his turn in 9 rounds of gaming. Absolutely not interested at all in playing the game of Magic. Supremely uninterested, uncurious in the mechanics and methods of playing the game of Magic. That's why I stay the hell out of Standard. Listen, I'll deal with the One Ring, but damn. You know what I mean? Those are some boring games right there. I don't want to be bored. Just entertain me. That's it. I'm here to have a good time. Just entertain me, guys. That's really what I'm looking for, is entertainment. And you should have a good time playing a video game. Believe it or not. That's my philosophy, is that you should actually enjoy playing video games. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm playing a video game version of a card game. IR is Oathsworn. I'm new in town. I'm just going to push him. Mary, Esquire. Boom. Ward, Haste. Animus, Might. Boom. We're going to do this. We're going to do discard a card. Are you sure? Yes. Boom. Boof. A Villainy deck, yeah. Delighted Halfling. You got to kill that. Remember what I said about Delighted Halfling? Oh. Target creature you control. Oh. Who's got it? He's got it. He's got the proc. Boom. Look at that. There you go. We got to have to kill whatever else comes down. Another Delighted Halfling. Alright, so we're going to put down that. We're going to say discard a card. Boof. Boof. He didn't draw damn near any of his legends. It's another Delighted Halfling. That's fun. Alright, we're going to go in. What's he got for me? He's got some sort of crazy surprise. Monstrous Rage. Boom, boom. Down to 1. Boom. Out of there. All right. Hey, listen, man. Most of the alchemy people I beat lose to standard decks. So Vesky, I've been playing standard decks at alchemy for like 3 months. I've gotten to Mythic on just standard decks through the alchemy ranks. They have all the advantage, and I punch through all of them. I don't think people appreciate what a feat that is. There's a horse. I'll get a horse and a hospital. Mars, I'm glad you know what a Villainy. The top part. This is fucking Elden Ring fucking level 1 hits. Level 1 solo runs, man. I'm trying to make this game hard for myself. And then I can get mad at the game for being too hard. You didn't know I was doing that? I was playing standard decks in Alchemy. They got the One Ring, the Palantir. I'm still whipping their ass. I'm still fucking... They keep all that shit. I'll still whip their ass with the standard deck. I've been doing that for a while. I did. I in fact did do that, Master Nightblade. Oof. Big boys here. Let's get rid of Vadmir because we don't have any really. Yeah, you're more than welcome to tweak them. You know, it's no problem. I have no problem people making them alchemized or standardizing my alchemy decks. Oh, Conclave deck. That's an L right there. I have no removals in hand, and he's got Conclave. If that's not a fucking hit, that's a fucking L. You cannot beat Conclave unless you hit removal immediately. It's impossible. You cannot do it. You either have board wipes, or you either have removal, or you're dead. Look at that. See that? L. Immediately. Immediately. Unless you have fucking, you don't suck, Mr. Nightshade. There's a difference between me being really good and you sucking. And I'm really good. That's my little bragging right there. I'm actually not very good at this game. You either have fucking 80,000 pounds of removal for that Conclave or you're done. We can already see how that one plays out. As a matter of fact, I don't think I have enough kill in this. I'm actually going to get rid of a couple more new in towns because you don't suck. You don't suck, man. You're good at the game. Let me get a little bit more swamps too because it's a little bit unbalanced. All right, there we go. Yeah, I always recommend that people change my decks up anyways. You'll hear me tell you that in any game. I'll say, hey, this is how I play it. You got to play it your own way. Don't follow me precisely because it may not work for you the way it needs to. Holy shit, these hands, dude. My God. Oh, man, you had a stroke? You're doing your best then, man. Good Lord. Alright, well, I got removal. Let's hope I fucking draw into some guy's gift. There's nothing a guy gift out. Let's do that. Underground Mortuary. There's the Oathsworn. You might fucking hit removal on it. Insidious Roots. Do this. We've got the kill card ready to go. If we can get Railway Brawler, we'll be alright. Sage of Days. Look at the top 3 cards. One in your library, progressing in a graveyard. Interesting. Yeah. I've been playing this game for a long time, and even as I joke, even if I am bad at this game, as I frequently say I am, I'm also extremely experienced at it. Regardless of whether or not you like my skill, I have an enormous amount of experience playing this game. Because I've been doing it. I've been building decks for forever. I've been doing it forever. I've been doing a lot of shit for a long time. So, however you may feel your aptitude at the game is, I just have a lot of ability to play it. Let's do this. Let's pay 3 life. I have a feeling he's going to try to res that. Wait. Enters the battlefield if you cast it. Oh, no, it's only if you cast it. All right. You know what? We're going to wait. I don't know what he's running here, what kind of scam he's running, but he's running some kind of scam. There's Honest Rutstein. He's bringing him back. He's bringing back Sage of Days. So we're going to go... Boof. Let's go in. He's going to double block me. Boof, boof. Made Mythic once and never made it back. Listen, man, as you've heard me say a couple of times, Mythic is basically a matter of grinding a really good deck for a long time. And that's pretty much it. There's not really a bigger trick to it. That's why I played that mono red when I was stuck on that last leg. I said, I'm just going to mono red it out because this will get me there. There's Deadly Cover Up. Boom. As you were. So we do Railway Brawler with Honest Rutstein. Boof, 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 boof. We bring back Iris. We'll bring back Railway. All right, there we go. Let's see what he does now. More wipes. I had a feeling he was going to run wipes. Jack Collector. Put a creature card with mana value X or less onto the battlefield. Uses that. Okay. Oh, my skeleton deck did great. I really like my skeleton deck. It's black aggro, which you don't get to see too much, and it's very good. Hit. Let's throw this down. See if he's got the. Let's see if he's got the wipe. Has he got it? Maybe. To me, the optimal rank is Diamond. I usually have a fun time in Diamond. I had a terrible time in Diamond. Plat is Plat hell. Put mana value X or less. No, he does not have the wipe. Even if he has kill cards here, doesn't matter. There's too much heavy boys going in. There's too much meat. Yeah, if you're not really excited about going any higher than Plat, like if you're not trying to grind out Plat, you're good. You're fine. You're fine. That's okay, so this is going to be 23 damage trampling, which I don't think he can block all of that. I just don't believe you, man. I just don't believe you have the blocks, bro. Do you even block, bro? I just don't think the math ain't mathin', man. That's what I think. Boof, 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 boof. Yeah, I don't think the math was mathing. Oh, yeah? That's what you're doing, Cookies? Listen, in mono black, it's a really good card, okay? Golgari, this Golgari deck doesn't need it. I just got to Plat 1 today after being stuck for a week. Good job, man. You will escape. I believe in you, man. You will, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to post that on my Twitter. You ever want me to put a meme on my Twitter, I will do it. No problem. Believe that's how it's pronounced. Is it pronounced shitter now? Jitter? I'm not calling it X. That's dumb. That's like what a 15-year-old thinks a cool site website name is X. Oh, I'm going to call it X.com, and it's going to be the everything site. I don't even think you're 15 when you think that. I think you're like 12 when you think that. Yeah. X. It's X.com. That's silly. The X makes it sound cool. Yeah, I know. It's like almost a parody of itself. All right. It does. And I think it was getting blocked in some places because they thought it was a porn site. Let's draw a card. Hopefully that card we draw is going to be a green mana. Yay, we got it. We did it, guys. Kanth VR. Holy shit, Kanth is back. Skibbity gyat. Kanth is back. So you're going to do the thing where he has that, if he has that lady, he can immediately fucking duplicate it. Yep. So that's an L right there. I don't have any enchantment. Well, I do have some enchantment removal. We'll see. No, it's pretty much an L. Let's be honest with ourselves. Who are we fucking kidding? Let's draw a card. That sucked. Let's swing in. Yeah, it's pretty wild that people don't realize this guy has no fucking clue what he's doing. Create a token that's a copy of the token. He creates that for himself. Boom. We'll play this out. It's an annoying deck. I feel like they should have fixed this glitch for a while now. We're going to do that. I feel like they should have modified that for a while. Target XL1 target non-land permanent. It should be creature permanent, I think. I don't think it should apply to fucking enchantments. Creature or artifact. Non-land is silly. I think that's dumb that it can duplicate. A fucking artificer. How would an artificer work on a fucking enchantment? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, I really don't like that. Unless you have a whatchamacallit. Cannot target something other than itself. I know, it just goes infinite here. And if they have it off the top, you're pretty much done. You're fucked. All right, we're gonna skip this. It's boring. What's my favorite off-meta aggro? The skeleton? Yeah, skeletons probably... I would even say skeletons is meta. A lot of people play fucking crime skeletons, man. Like, that's not an unpopular deck. Off-meta aggro... I would even say skeletons is meta. A lot of people play fucking crime skeletons, man. Like, that's not an unpopular deck. Off-meta aggro, something that's naturalized or something like that, but who stocks that? Kanth. Hey, what's up, dog? Kanth, you are correct. There should have been a rotation already. And the more cards you add to a format, the more dangerous the combinations get. Because they don't playtest shit. That's how we ended up with an Omnath being banned before it even got released. They don't fucking playtest these cards for a goddamn. Or if they do, they don't give a shit. And they think that'll sell product. I don't know. All that I do know is that there are getting to be more and more and more. We're at peak right now. That's the other thing we have to understand. We are at peak meta currently. The next set is going to be rotation. So there's not even going to be a question of whether or not this stuff is sustainable. It's gone. We're at the highest nadir until 3 years from now of random bullshit you can throw together. So we're about to get a great culling, a great cleansing, if you were. Some more support for mice as a subtype in Bloomborough. Man, most of those fucking mice are going away, man. They're going to a farm. They're going to a really nice farm upstate, Cookies, where they can run around and be with other mice. It's called Historic Farms. That's kind of the point. Yeah, that's kind of the point, is I don't want Standard to play like Historic. That sucks. That's not what I'm here for. So, yeah. I need more kill in this deck. Holy shit, dude. Maybe some less Dread Knights. I need to fucking murk people. Explorers. Yeah, I need to murk people right off the top. Fuck, man. Is he going to swing in? He's going to swing in, so I'll take the fucking 2. Oh, well, we could do this. Yeah, there's clearly not enough fucking kill in this deck. Boom. Boom. Okay. Hey, what's up, Numbskull? Add me. Yeah, I need like 2 more kill cards in this deck. I actually ran that deck, Camp. It's pretty fun. There's even worse ways to do it with Calamity. You can do it where there's like 80,000. You do like everything that comes in. If you put this guy with it, the railway worker, that everything comes in with double, so you can throw like 50, 80 damage at them when you pull that fucking combo off. It's pretty wild. It's wild stuff. All right. New Blood. What is he doing? He's doing Herbin. Herbin Jiggerburger. He's probably going to double strike. Oh, very nice. So I can't recover as much as I do from that. He doesn't have trample, so we might as well do that. Boom. Yeah. If I don't have a... I'm frozen. There we go. Get rid of that one. Oof. Down. Run board wipes. Very rarely do I want board wipes. I don't want to get dependent on them. But it's not the worst plan. Oh. Okay, there we go. Hildy Winter's Crown. I got delayed here. Sorry about that, guys. I know, I really should run pest control. Runic Shot. Boom. Look at that. Very nice. Red and Boros can't be trusted not to gobble up the board. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Numbskull, we gonna do that mono black rankle discard this week? Let's do it this week, guy. I don't know if Numbskull's still here or not. Sorry, I disconnected for a second. Connection issues. Hammer. Destroy target artifact. That's an artifact. He's going in. He's doing it. Boom. Alright, Blooming March. Sucks. I think he's beat me anyways. I fucking missed the turn because I desynced. Harbin, he's around occasionally. He's every now and again. He falls apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you all and ever only making it right. Every now and then I see a Harbin soldiers and night eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. And a Harbin Vanguard Aviator. Oh, he's going in. He's going in with the hitter. Sacrifice. He could sacrifice and blow that up. He's going to hit me. The problem he has here is that if he uses Hilda's Crown, I have to draw a good card here, basically. And I drew a mana. Fantastic. You love to see the flood on the high end there. Love to see it. Let's see if he figures it out. No, he did not figure it out. He paid it. Vadmir New Blood. We're going to go in. And he is going to... He has some on priority here. I don't know what he's got. Oh, there it is. He's got that. All right, good. Middle of the game. That's really good for me. I love that. He was holding priority for fucking ever there. What's with the mana in this deck? What's going on there, man? All I do is fucking draw greens. 24 on a 3.1. That's not fucking wild. Why is that happening to me? I don't know. Oof. All right. The White Hand of Saruman here. I need a mana, so now I'm gonna drought because I need a mana desperately. Trying Charming Scoundrel. I don't really care about her. Create a Wicked roll. Oh, if he's going to do the Wicked roll, that's free money right there. Nope. No mana. Reverse Vertiger. Let's see it. No mana coming up. You've sworn off 2 land hands? I don't have that fucking luxury. You got luxury to fucking swear off 2-man hands? I don't have that fucking luxury. Have I tried writing Artifact Engine? No, I'm not a big Artifact player, so it wasn't too interesting. Mosswood Dread Knight off the top. Let's see if we can draw a land here. If we don't draw a land here, we're going to quit. All right, perfect. Drew that. What's he running? Ronom Excavator. Fantastic. All right, what's he running in? 3? I'm already so far fucking behind the 8 ball. 3 mana out of 12 is not going to fucking run it here. Lose life. What does he got off the top? Bunch of life. Fantastic. Put down Flesh Gorger, but I lost the game already, so it doesn't fucking matter. Let's try standard real quick. Let's switch it up. Keep them on their toes. I don't have Boseiju. I'm running it alchemy. I'm out running it alchemy style. I probably should run it Boseiju. You got to learn to live without Boseiju. That's what I've been telling people. Do not become addicted to the standard cards, for they will betray you in the end. No, I have I don't have Terras. I have what's that other one called? What's that fucking card called? Death Spiral. No, what's it fucking called? Roscoe, Street Chef. Very nice. It's a guy's gift. Next, boom, bop, boom. Assassin's Trophy. There you go. Thank you, Silveski. I forgot what the fuck it was called. Legends. Okay. Generous Plunderer. We immediately kill him. Might as well hit me for 3, bro. Hit. Pop. Boom. So I'll put down Mosswood, Brawlers, Mosswood, and Phyrexian Gorjusi. Bristly Bill. Oh, Bristly Bill. How lovely are your branches. Well, I'm going to hold off on the Mosswood, and I'll keep the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger here. Ooh, that's an odd choice. All right, Railway Brawler. How about you go to hell? So that's a 6/6. Boom. Boom. There we go. Billy Spine Sower. Angel Fire Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. He gets to play one golden one off the top right there. Quintorius, very nice. So not only did he get to play that, he can play multiple cascading events right there. Wabango down to 4. Very nice. He can do another Discover. And he gets Odger Axonil. So he got some fucking golden shit right here. He got a fucking cascade of golden fucking turds flying out of his ass, huh? Let's do that's fucking very evocative. Yeah, no, he fucking lucked out though. I mean, he hit the jackpot. That's the problem. I didn't hit a removal. The only thing I need to do is hit a removal and I'm good to go. But I didn't hit a removal. He did a fucking Angel Fire into a powered up Rocco, into a fucking Fight Rigging, into a Quintorius, and a Quintorius into a Discover. Like, the fuck am I supposed to do about that, man? Now he's sitting here looking at me. Bump, 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 bump. I guess I got to do the Gruff Trups. I got to swing in with Flesh Gorger and do the Gruff Trups. No, yeah. Lunasm sing a song. Let's see here. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches I'm finding the back of my Dragula. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches of slant. Oh, an apple. No, just exasperated at my opponent's good luck. Now he's sitting there looking at me. No, my man pulled off a top deck hero. What can I say? Like, he absolutely top decked some fucking Kino shit. There's no two ways about it. He absolutely fucking popped off ridiculous sloppy style here. And I think he disconnected on top of that. Boof, boof. Good play, though. I mean, he could Angel Fire off on Rocco, but I would double block him and turn one of these guys into a mega guy. Voja du Crocodile would come out. now he's just disconnected. All right. Well, we won that one because he disconnected. Double Blocko on the Rocco. Indeed, Numbskull. Indeed. Oh, Virtue of Courage. A card that nobody does. Spaghetti servers. Monfluse. Monfluse. I go first. Man, I really don't like not opening up with removal. I went to an Italian lunch today. It was pretty good though. I got a chicken parm sandwich. I have a relative in town, so we were able to do that. Oof. All right, let's do Railway Brawler into Vadmir and Mosswood. If he doesn't run, I need him to not have blue available. I don't care if he has red available, but I need him to not have blue. Add one red. Doesn't matter if you put something big down. Yeah, that's fine. Spaghetti. Okay, so we're going to do that. Because it's just so hard for him to burn out. He could have knockback. He could have knockback. He's got a lot of cards in his hand. That's the thing. For a chicken parm sandwich, it was really good. The bread got soggy halfway through, so I abandoned the bread. But aside from that, it was really good. I don't think there's a Flame Sweep 5 right here. Sahili, Filigree. So is it Flame Lords? What is this? Great Tooth Thwopters. The Wappa. Electrostatic. Don't know why he didn't use the mountain grab with that one. Indeed. Cookies, I feel like you could take a lot of preventative measures to get yourself night snacks without having to do all these convoluted and terrible things to get your night snacks. Also, I think you can just play money for most of them. Going for 5 there. So again, the issue being the enormous amount of damage I'm putting down. Oh, it is Izzet Walkers, huh? It's gonna create a mono red whatever guy. Koth, he's activated. He's activated. Add 1 red. Damage me. Add 1 red. Oh, it's Jace. It's Jace, the face. Okay. Alright. Yep. Yeah, it's really hard for mono red to burn through that much hefty meat right there. That's not easy to do. Take the Jace and the lands out of the decks. Cost 84 dens. Numbskull throwing shade at the Planeswalkers. Throwing shade at the Planeswalkers. Take the Jace and the lands out. Are they really that cheap? Out of all the games tonight, white has been in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. Out of like 10 games that we've, or 11 games that we've played. I feel like white may be powerful. Yeah, that's the issue, is that their sweepers would kill them too. They don't have the utility. I think they're all bulk rares. Damn. Oh, you know my rule. Point of view. You're about to have the worst game of your life. You know my rule, boys. Rafine's Tower Pop. You know what that means. Worst game of your life. Incoming. Followed by a Seachrome Coast. Oh yeah, that's some quality fucking garbage game coming up right here. Like real fucking trash that you haven't seen in a while, man. Some of that heavy, deep trash game right there. Yeah, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be shocking how bad the game is gonna be, I think. Hey, what's up, Gut Gut? Oh, it's Reanimator. Hold that cut down. What do I need the cut down for? He's got everything he needs already. Should I hold it or should I do Railway Brawler? I'll hold it. Cut down can answer the enchantment. All right, let's try one more. Refresh. My internet's being terrible. Refresh. Ops goes first. I left. I'm not fucking playing through that shit. He immediately played fucking Portal of Phyrexia. I'm not playing that. This is self-care, guys. I'm not doing it. Felonious Beligonius. Oof. What's he running, man? Either humans. Okay. War Leader's Call. Wabango. You made it to plat using mono red. Listen, man, sometimes you gotta hit mono red. It's the nature of the beast. Sometimes you gotta charge Teeth Firth into mono red and do what you gotta do. There's Tajik. Better not attack with him, bro. You're gonna need all the defenders you can get. There you go. Boof, boof, boof. There you go. Boom, boom. My man's in bad shape. Human. So it triggers twice. Woof. Woof. Very nice. Out of there. Felonious Begonius. Plat 2 with Is It Zombies? Good job, Lunasm. Glock's finest, I know. No, blue players are proud of it. You know, I think red players, you know, your mono red mains, they're too chaotic to really think about it too much. They just like the way the cards sound when they turn sideways, you know? I think that's really the only thought that goes through their head. And I like that. I like blue players think they're very sneaky. Like here's the thing about blue players. Blue players think they're onto something. They're like you don't even understand my big brain plays that I'm doing right now. You couldn't even comprehend. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to let you play any cards by counterspelling them. Playing mono red to make the cards. They're an honest breed. They'll flat out tell you, I'm going to throw cards at you and damage at you as fast as humanly possible. Yeah, exactly. That's you couldn't even get the machinations of my blue deck. Yeah, it's that vibe. It's definitely that vibe. 1,000 IQ brain plays only. That's the kind of energy that blue players get off. Ho ho! You think you've got me down? Well, little did you know I have a counterspell ready and waiting to stop whatever devious plan you had. You know, they feel like they're pulling off like a crime heist. You know what I mean? This guy's just doing nothing. Great. Oh, we got a foretell, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Search your live for thingy. We had a foretell. He's going to foretell his brawl. Okay. Oh, he put down his railway brawler. Just put down that right there. He's going to put down something real big here. A real thick, meaty boy. No, they don't understand. They don't understand at all the idea that you would pull teeth. They're completely shocked at the at pulling teeth. They don't get that. They don't get it at all. Calamity Jane. Oh, good idea here. Very nice. Choose blockers. Immediately got killed. Yeah, people don't understand that you have to play into removal sometimes. You have to throw things down knowing they're going to get killed. They think that every single card is going to survive and they're going to be fine. It's just not going to happen. You're going to lose cards. Exactly, Karambas. Oh, they were playing mono blue and they had their whole lands open. I would have never expected that they would play a. Matt Rakdos looked cool as shit, man. I'm gonna be honest. I would have never expected they were gonna play a counter spell. It's like when white players have 4 mana open. I'm like, oh geez, do you think a fucking, you guys think a whatchamacallit's coming in? You think an emperor's coming in? I don't know, guys. It's a fucking mystery. Ton of bones. Let's drop the gruff. He's probably going to play into removal here. That's fine. Again, that's fine. I know that. I got to lay down a card that he can choose either removal or he can play into. He can play something else. He chose that. March towards perfection. I know. It's the people thinking they're oh so clever that's irritating. It's like I get it. I know how this game works. Your deck isn't anything new. Sometimes I am genuinely surprised with a new deck. Oh yeah, he's got every answer here, doesn't he? Okay. I need a little bit more mana. I'll be right with you, man. No, that's gonna fucking suck. I keep getting fucking cut down. All right. Let's bring back. Let's bring back that. Boom, boom. Hopefully he doesn't kill everything else I have on the fucking board, but. Yeah, he's fucking stacked, dude. Holy shit. He's got another one too, doesn't he? Alright. Pings me for 1, mills me. Boof. Sucks I have to do this, but I have to do this. Can't get my fucking guy out yet. That guy was gonna fucking murder me. Yeah, this is a brand new form of interaction. Rankle Prankle. Oh, he's gonna sacrifice, isn't he? Again, without immediate kills, I lose the game. Without stacked cards in my hand for killing, I lose the game. That's just the way it goes. All right, absolute last one. We're doing a shakedown breakdown. Did all right tonight. I mean, for the most part, every fucking deck I run into is control, but you know. What is that Rankle's name? I don't know. I don't even think it's on the card selector. It's not even on the card selector. It's called something different. Yeah, I don't. Pitiless Trickster is what it's called. Hit, pop, boof. All right, we're gonna wait. Let's see who he charges up the most. He's probably was waiting for somebody else to charge somebody else up. No, he just lost that one. Okay. He gets a mana. It's gonna lightning bolt it. Boof. Black mana, black mana, black mana, black mana, black mana, black mana, big money. Big money, black mana. No. We'll wait. Monastery, Swift Spear. Oh, look, 1,000,000 of them. That's great. Nope, I'm drawing a flesh right, and I didn't get a black mana off the top. I'll just bang myself out there. That is a hit Underground Mortuary. It's not what I needed, and that's an L. Look at that. There's the black mana. Rankle and the other one with Foretell. Yeah, there's not very many haste. You see haste occasionally on black cards, but they do exist. Rankle is one of them that consistently has haste. All right, last one, boys. Draw with Dread Knight. Ops goes first, and I have no removal. Phase. Move. Might be able to grab him with that. It's a good card. Fey Draw is very good, by the way. Don't fucking discount it. New Blood. Boom. Surprised he didn't untap that. I guess he wanted my stolen card off the top. Counterspell? Yep. Hit. Boom. Glaze of Sunslayer. Boom. Blackbridge Troll. That's a good card. Alright, so I got a trick here. I can do Gaia's Gift to Bushwhack. I'd love to draw a mana off the top. We'll see. No. Counterspell? Spell Pierce? What the fuck does he have? The fucking one blue. Oh shit. Alright, I'm out of here. Fuck that. That's terrible. Well, might as well just keep the losing streak up. Not a bad opener. Mana? No. I think I'll be okay. Alright. Warp's Gate. Deduce. Okay. Azorius. Glorious Azorius. Let's do this. I don't trust that he doesn't have a gigantic wipe coming, so let's do that. Boom. I'd rather draw another card at the top there. There's Were-Ray Brawler. Boom. He's not playing any cards. Staunch Crewmate. Interesting. Artifacts? What is he doing here? Oh, wait. Yeah, it's artifacts. So-so, Shinigami Ryuk. Thran Spider. Let's see if we get hit with a wiper. Probably will. Probably will get hit with a wiper. I don't think that an Azorius with 7 cards in his hand is going to just let me get away with this. Oh, he did. Unstable Glyph Bridge. Okay. Oh, wait, no, he didn't. That was a wipe. Yeah. Probably another removal off the top for there. Pings me for 2. We'll foretell that. Gemly the Inner Sun. Discover 5. What's he get? Deduce. Probably not what he wanted, but it's what he got. I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at the hills I have to pay. Boof. Okay. Probably another wipe. I don't imagine that he's going to, again, he's trying to control out the game because there you go. Another wipe. Why am I playing this? Genuinely curious as to why I'm doing this to myself. All right, I'm done. It's every deck, man. It's really making me not want to play Arena that much. It really isn't. Yep. All right, guys, we're going to leave it right there for tonight. We ran a pretty good deck in a frustrating format, I would have to say, which is an explanation for a lot of nights. But I really like the interaction with this Golgari right here, brought to us by Larry. That's why I call it Golgari. I like the idea of using the Were-Ray Brawler on some of these black cards to enhance their interaction, especially Ayara, Vadmir, and the Phyrexian Fleshgorger, to make them more just more effective on the high end. So a fun little deck, a little curiosity that I did. I think it probably use what would you think? How would you refine it? How would you make it a little bit better? But until then, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye. Oh, he fell for it. Shigami Ryuk fell for it. He ain't been here enough. He ain't figured out that when I do I've been Jay Villain, you've been great, it's the end of the video and not the end of the stream. I can't believe you've been here a bunch, man. He fell for it, guys. He fucking fell for it. Chris Matissis, you are correct, sir. Nonstop control, nonstop versus control is fun. Not, yes. It is not fun. It is just getting controlled every turn, board wiped every turn. It's just not a good time. Generally speaking. Terror Sunder is probably my only exploit right there. Sure, Trex. I gotta be honest with you, man. My heart's not gonna be in it. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka that Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. We have kind of an experimental deck. It was brought to us, the idea, somebody asked me in the middle of chat, they said, what do you think about using Railway Brawler in a Golgari to enhance some already pretty good black cards? And I said, I think you might be onto something, man. So we're doing a Golgari kind of stompy Brawler deck here that is kind of using some of the tricks to enhance already powerful cards that need 1/1 counters to make them have even more 1/1 counters is kind of the idea. You'll see what I mean. It's not complex, but it sounds crazy when I tell you it. Yeah, a fun little stompy Golgari right here, available in Standard or Alchemy. It is available in both decks, but we're going to play it, and we're going to go back and forth. We're going to play it in both. So before we get down to do that, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, guys, I got to be honest, you're going to be attacked by a YouTube werewolf. It's going to rip you apart. It's going to start mauling you viciously for not liking and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch or on YouTube. You can hit that bell. You'll go live on YouTube as well, and you'll be able to watch me there. Either one is fine. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post decks, post memes, everything else that you may possibly want. It's going to be there on Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be also available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this deck and you want to play it, go right down there to AetherHub and you will be able to export your very own copy of this Golgari right here. Yeah, and big shout out to Larry, channel member Larry, who came up with the seed of the idea. So what are we talking about here? Well, removal package. Frankly, I didn't have enough removal in this deck. I could have used 20 more removal cards in the way the meta is right now. I'm going to go with 3 cutdowns, 2 bitter triumphs. I like that for aggressiveness right there for getting mono red, but you may want to go 4 and 2. Even if you want to split it up with some other destroys or some exiles. I did some other stuff on this as well. You could do 2 go for the throats and 2 bitter triumphs for that. I like bitter triumph because it could target planeswalkers. Discarding a card is not that big of an idea. We have a little teeny bit of way to get cards back. We don't have that much, but it's not too big of a deal. There are some dupe cards in here that we don't need that much, so that's fine. So 2 cutdowns. I would say maybe a grand total of 6 to 8 removals. I chose Assassin's Trophy also on the high end. I do like that card. 1 green and 1 black for destroy target permanent. You can even destroy a land, by the way, with this. It's any permanent. They search the library for a basic land. So don't forget, with Assassin's Trophy, you can do the trick of if they have a double land out and they're using it a lot or they only have 1, you can destroy a double land and make them find a basic land. So not a bad thing to have Assassin's Trophy right there. How does a Gorgon kill a land? I don't know. And then, of course, just some standard removals. Bushwhack. Mana fixing is kind of important with this. We do need, this is like our little bit of nod to ramp here. When we don't have the right cards that we need or we're a little slow on the mana draw, I like to search for a swamp or a forest and get one that we need. Or we do a target creature we control fights target creature we don't, so we can stomp somebody out right there. Really good stuff. Now we're going to get to the creatures. I'm the only person that plays this card. You know how I know if I'm playing a deck that I made is somebody plays this card against me? Because literally no other person on the face of the earth play as Ayara's Oathsworn. I love knights, especially black knights. 1 black and 1 2/2 Menace Human Knight. Whenever Ayara's Oathsworn deals 10 combat damage to a player, if it has fewer than 4 1/1 counters, put a 1/1 counter in it. Then if it is exactly 4 1/1 counters on it, search your library for a card, put it in your hand, and shuffle. Why are we doing that? You're gonna see the combo later. You probably already figured out what the combo might be, why we're enhancing that and taking that in. It's a 2/2 Menace that gets stronger, and then it tutors when it is a 6/6, which is pretty nice right there. And it just gets better. Vadmir, yeah, here's another enhancing card that gets menacing. 1 black and 1, whenever you commit a crime, put a 1/1 counter on Vadmir New Blood. This triggers only once each turn. As long as Vadmir has 4 1/1 counters, it has Menace and Lifelink. Again, 4 1/1 counters gets a special ability right there. I guess they don't have a keyword for that yet. When it has something as 4 1/1 counters, it gets new abilities. Menace and Lifelink. Again, a 2/2, great to start out, especially when we're playing a lot of removals up front, when we're playing a lot of kills up front. Not bad, and it grows bigger. Is it we can get it a way to get bigger faster? There is. I'm going to show you in a minute. Gaia's Gift is a nice protection card, especially one that adds a 1/1 counter and gets that reach, trample, hexproof, and indestructible. Probably one of my favorite. If you're saying, Jay, why not Snakeskin Veil? Snakeskin Veil's not that great. That just gives +1 in hexproof. It's a little faster. It's 1 less mana. But honestly, hexproof, indestructible, and reach, and trample, we're adding a little bit more than that onto that with Gaia's Gift. I really like Gaia's Gift. I think that you should probably invest in that and learn how to leave that extra 1 open right there. That's going to be super useful. Then, of course, we're going to have Mosswood Dread Knight, which is a 3/2 trample. When he dies, you can cast from your graveyard as an adventure until the end of turn, until the end of your next turn. 1 black and 1 Dread Whisper Sorcery Adventure. You draw a card and you lose a life. Really helps with card fixing right here. Really helps get the extra cards that we need into the game. Extremely useful. Yeah, I mean, just a staple of Golgari at this point. He's really good. The fact that he almost can never be killed as long as he's in the graveyard, you can start casting him. And then you can cast him from exile. You can start with the Dread Whispers, and then you can go to the Moss Knight. Very, very useful. Just an all-around great utility card to help you feed into the game right there. We already talked about Assassin's Trophies. If we're doing Golgari, I think we got to do my girl Glizza here. 1 green, 1 black, and 1 First Strike and Death Touch. Zombie Elf, Phyrexian Zombie Elf. As we previously said, she is Geese's girlfriend. I ship it. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Destroy target enchantment or remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. Not a bad deal right there. Great attacker, great defender, all around really good card. We're going to go with Honest Rutstein as well. Remember I said there's a way to get cards out of the graveyard? That is Honest Rutstein right there. We're going to go with 2 of them. And he makes everything cheaper as well. I don't think enough people appreciate that. A lot of people use him for that resurrection ability. But to be honest, the ability to make him get stuff for 1 less, this is really good. So again, if something has died or you have discarded something for the purposes of, one of your discards, or you had to discard, he can bring somebody back, whatever, and then he makes it cheaper. A really good turn 5 card, because a lot of the stuff that is 3 or 2, even turn 4. He's really good because if your Vadmir dies, he can bring back the Vadmir, and then you play him, bring back the Vadmir, and immediately play him. So pretty solid card. I think people are sleeping on this guy right there. So now we're talking about how we're going to do the tricks that I was talking about here. Here's the Railway Brawler, okay? 3 green and 3 5/5. He comes all the way from New Capenna to build the railroads. He's a Riveteer. Reach and Trample Rhino Warrior. When another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put X 1/1 counters on it, where X is its power. Okay, so if it comes in, it doubles its power in 1/1 counters. Now this is useful because Vadmir needs counters. Ayara's Oathsworn needs counters. They're halfway there. So if you feel like you're not getting value out of Vadmir and out of Ayara, save them, and all of a sudden they have double the value. They come in at 4/4. You only need to commit 2 crimes to get him to lifelink and menace, and you only need to attack twice or do 2 damage with her to get to the point where you can find and shuffle. As a matter of fact, with the Ayara's Oathsworn, I like to put her down, and then you can swing in next turn, Gaia's Gift her, and then hit. with the menace and the trample with her, and then all of a sudden she's already a 4/4. You get to search your hand for a card, search your library for a card, put it in your hand. So you can actually make these halfway to their goal. You don't have to wait as long if you have done Railway Brawler on them in the middle to late game, which is pretty cool. We also have some other powerful hits right here with this combination as well. You can plot them for one green and 3, which means you pay them on turn 4, drop them on turn 5, and then you can just drop a whole load of cards because you can play the plot for free. You play them for free next turn if you pay the 1 green and 3 up front. So really cool stuff right there. I really like the combination play with him. Especially enhancing these black creatures. One of the other black creatures that I wanted to enhance that I had the idea of, Phyrexian Fleshgorger, the humble Phyrexian worm, as they say, the salt of the death-scorched earth of Phyrexia right here, this humble Phyrexian worm. A 7/5 menace lifelink. Its ward is pay life equal to Phyrexian Fleshgorger's power. You can pay the 2 black and 1 prototype for a 3/3, which I rather like. That makes it a very, very nice target for Railway Brawler, because even putting the 3/3 in, he is now a 6/6 menace and lifelink. And if anybody wants to play direct removal on him, they have to pay 6 life to do it, which is a lot. 4 of these stacked up with Railway Brawler, you're pushing in with a ton of menace cards, a ton of trample cards. You're gaining life like crazy. I really like that effective. A lot of people will pay 3 to get rid of him. It's a little trickier after you do Railway Brawler and then throw him down to pay 6 life to get rid of him. That's where things start to get a little dicey right there. That's where people go, oh man, that might not be worth it. And then you can even make them play the ward. They pay the ward, and then you can throw Gaia's Gift, and it's indestructible, so it won't even work anyways. So you can trick people into playing huge amounts of life, gaining the life, and grinding them up with this huge grindworm right there. On the finishing end here, we got to go with Gruff Truplets. We don't see these a lot. We don't see any green stompy decks available too much, but this one is going to do it. 3 green and 3/3 trample satyr warrior. Whenever it enters the battlefield, if it isn't a token, create 2 tokens that are copies of it. So when it enters the battlefield, it's a 3/3, and then you get 2 other 3/3s. Whenever a Gruff Truplet dies, put a number of 1/1 counters equal to its power on each other creature you control named Gruff Truplets. So the way this works is you have 3 3/3s. If one of them dies, they all of the cards now become a 2 6/6s. You put a number of 1/1 counters equal to its power on the creatures you control. Then if that one dies, it becomes 1 card that's a 12/12 trampler. How do we make that worse? Well, you kind of figured it out at this point. Railway Brawler. That means every single one of them that comes in is a 6/6 already. When one of them dies, when one of the Gruff Truplets dies, they become 2 12/12s. That is incredible amount of trampling power right there. To throw in on the back end. That is kind of what finishes them off, is even if they're hitting targeted removal on you, it just keeps growing bigger. It's going to be a 24/24 trampler right there. Yeah, and a lot of things aren't going to survive those big hits on the high end right there. So yeah, that's why we're finishing off with Gruff Truplets, because I think it pairs very nicely with Railway Brawler and all of these other kind of tricky little black creatures that we have there. 8 swamps, 8 forests, 2 blooming marshes, 2 Llanowars, 1 restless cottage, not college, underground mortuary right there. It is an alchemy deck. It is 100% standard legal as well. I play it in both. 24 creatures altogether. Some humans, warriors, a little bit of everything. 10 instants, 2 sorceries, 4 artifacts, 24 lands, and a 3.1 average. Splash more green than black, but I like to keep it even. You got to play the black. I think the only reason it's a splash more green is because of the Gruff Truplets. If you need that, you've got the Bushwhack on the high end there, on the low end there to kind of smooth out your mana. If you're getting too much of one or the other, play it early to kind of smooth out your mana so you can get your high end plays right there. Don't forget also, I think I forgot to mention, you play your Phyrexian Fleshgorger for 7. It comes in as a 14. It comes in as a 14/10 menace lifelink that costs 14 life to target it. If you play the Railway Brawler on the big boy Phyrexian Fleshgorger. So yeah, that's pretty good. And don't forget, Honest Rutstein, all this stuff is cheaper. Yeah, Phyrexian Fleshgorger comes out for 6. Gruff Truplets comes out for 5. Yeah, see, now you're thinking here, man. You could do a Rutstein to a Foretold Brawler to a Brawler on 5, and then all of a sudden you have on turn 5 you have 3 6/6 tramplers, and if they die, they start stacking up more power. So really, really cool combination plays right here. I really enjoyed that. Terra Sunder, The End, those are all fine. If you want to do more Terra Sunders for exiles or get rid of a very problematic card right there, that is fine. I don't mind if you do that. There's the horizontal view. That's what we're looking like. We're having pretty good success with it in Alchemy. I'm having a good time with it too. I actually really enjoy playing this deck. When it goes off, it goes off. So let's get into it. Let's play some standard rank. We'll switch back and forth. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Golgari time. Trex, if you're not in the middle of the game, I'll play you, man. If you're in the middle of a game, I'm leaving. Hey, thank you so much, Jack Jans. That's awesome. That's awesome to hear, man. Fought black with a quicker black deck and got it done. Good job, Jan Jans. Sorry, I was doing the shakedown breakdown there. All right, I'll change my to online. I'm waiting on you. I'm challenging you. It's not working? Do you restart? Dee. Okay, is he gonna ping me? Horde Master. Mountain, okay. He's gonna play removal. Boom. We'll try that. Boom. Bat of Rebirth. Very nice. Direct removal, probably. Alice Ilcor. Interesting. Gotta watch it, Trex. I might be slow, but I'm not dead. Looks like you're about to do something cool, though. I'll let you explain it. What cool thing were you about to do? Didn't look like you were getting very good cards off the top. Rat-a-tat-tat. Ratadrabic. Ratadrabic like infinite loop. I could see that. All right, we're raiding you out. Sorry, man. You post it and I'll say hi to you with it, man. I'll take a look over it. GG. I had a good hand. I had a really good hand. Big Sambino, Jaffer. Let's go to Necro MTG. We'll go to Brouhaha. Well, I'll see you on the flip side, guys. Adios. Good night and goodbye.